getting ahead early in this one and making sure that they can stay ahead. And that second period, which we'll get to in the first intermission, is going to be a very important one. How about the players, Colin?
For the Hilltoppers, it's Keegan Kowalski, 11 points in 12 games. He's leading the team. And also Joseph Schultz, he has 9 points. He's second on the team. And for the Janesville Bluebirds, a great player to watch, Carson Truesdale. He's tied for second on the team, 8 points as a defender, certainly very impressive. Also, Ben Schaffner, he is first on the team, 11 points in 11 games. He's only 5'6", definitely uses his speed as an advantage.
Yeah, and for Janesville, it's going to be about taking advantage of the power play. They're very good on the power play, not as good on the penalty kill. Marquette has struggled on the power play this year. Those are some key things to look at. We will be back in just a minute for the national anthem and player introductions. That has been all. We will see you soon. Marquette and Janesville is coming right up. Happy New Year, everyone, and welcome to Evel Ice Arena in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Marquette ready to take on the Janesville Bluebirds. If you're the high school hockey, 3 periods, 17 minutes each period, and 2 15-minute intermissions in between them. As with Janesville, a rough year for them to start. They are 3-9. Their second period is one of the worst goal differentials in the league. And in terms of goals overall, they are in a 32-50 ratio. Marquette, though, only scores an average of 2.5 goals a game. Marquette's going to need to score today. Taken by Marquette. They stay outside. Ridston in. And a good save by Erickson in goal tonight for the Bluebirds. The puck comes all the way across. It's out for Janesville, but winning the puck back is Marquette. It's back up to Keltenbach with Ali Featherston in tow. It's free. A shot just wide. Taken in by Marquette. Taking it back. Bancarelli plays it off the boards, and it's lost. Chipped back. Nice play. Centering pass. Just a little bit off, intended for Featherston that time. And it's won back by the Bluebirds, taken by Dylan Latilli. He gives it away. Marquette looking to win it back. Behind the net. Back around for Featherston. Play it up to the point. Shot. Blocked. Back with Marquette. Behind the net they go. Joseph Schultz, the team's one of the leading goal scorers on this team. Schultz trying to make an impact there.
Yeah, good job early for Marquette. A lot of shots early. That's what we said you wanted. Way to get the goalie going.
Yeah, and especially if you can jump out to a huge lead. In the second period, Janesville has allowed 22 goals to the opposition. Faceoff will be taken by Featherston here for Marquette. He wins it. Wristed back in and taken away by the Bluebirds. Played off the boards and down in below. Cadu wins the puck. A little squirt free. Chris Wilkinson back to get it for Marquette. Plays it off the boards. Back for Cadu. Those two defensemen are going to have to anchor Marquette today. Pass intended for Cliff Radke. Just off, and Janesville gets it in their own zone. Cronin at it, and he still does. Along the near side boards. Nice play along the boards by Radke. It's kept onside by Latilli, and Marquette will take it right back along the boards. Blake Cadets had it there, dusted in, no icing. The Bluebirds take it. Holly with it. Up to center ice. That's a great pass and an even better feed. Janesville is onside. Into the corner they go. Pollock there for Marquette. And Pollock will win it in the corner, but it's taken. Nice forecheck shot. Save Walkerman. And the puck squirts out for Wilkinson up the ice, and it will be icing on the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, Janesville, good looks there. We can really see why they have such poor defense. They're not as aggressive as Marquette already.
Yeah, the Hilltoppers, 2.92 goals per game, with just a 4.5% penalty. Talked to Coach Dan Leverett today. Said they're going to need to be better on the power play, so look ahead for those opportunities when they come from Marquette to be a little better. That one chipped along the near side boards. And the pass intended for Jude Wallace. Can't get it. Now it's Keegan Kowalski in the corner. Back for Wallace. Shot just wide. It's back around for Martin. He lost it. Keeps it onside though. Now the pass up. Dangerous opportunity right here. Janesville unable to capitalize. That pass intended for Thomas Kaltenbach, sent just a bit far. And it'll be recovered by Owen Schatzschneider for the Bluebirds. Nice pass up the ice. And a huge hit. Laid in by Bowden McGurthy. Sientanse por favor. And now Marquette with it. At the point, they spin it around. Janesville gets it back. They're just outside. A nice forecheck by Marquette. McGurthy gets it out wide. Taken by Schultz. Lost it. And it's wristed back around for icing.
Yeah, that defensive pair in Martin and McGortney, they love playing the body. We saw it there, both with huge hits.
Yeah, fantastic forecheck there. Off the stick of Radke. Janesville takes it in the corner. They find it out. Cross-ice pass intercepted. With a bit offside. Marquette has to wait a little bit, and now they are offside.
You talked about that double team. Carson Truesdale, they're holding him very well early.
Holding all of the Janesville team early, but unable to break that proverbial wall and score the goal. Offside there. James Sartito trying to enter the zone, and Kayakio started the game to take the face-off. He'll win it for Marquette. Comes along the boards to Trey Pollock. Chips it into the zone. Janesville will win it back. Good check by Marquette. And it'll be out of play for a face-off on the far side boards.
Both teams kind of going back and forth in the offensive zone.
Yeah, Marquette's approach has been very much, we don't want to stay in our own zone for a very long time. We've seen them trying to chip it out a whole lot. And now they'll take the face off. Keegan Kowalski can't win it. The Bluebirds along the near side boards. They get it out to Pollock. He's offside, and here's a breakaway for Janesville. Shot deflected, and off the top boards. There's a huge forecheck by Jude Wallace. That gets the bench going, but Janesville keeps it onside. That shot blocker saved by Lagerman. Comes into the corner, rolling around. There's King in the corner. Double teamed once again. Works it out to the top, shot back around for King. Forces it into the corner, gets it back. Marquette really winning the bet along the boards early. Passes up the top as Kaltenbach. He takes it nicely. Kaltenbach into the zone. Makes a nice move. Bucked off his horse before he could get a shot off. Marquette up top. Shot. Save made. Caleb Erickson on a great shot by the Hilltoppers. It's probably the best shot they've had all night.
Yeah, very good puck movement on the offensive zone, and just a very good save by the goalie in front.
Hey, there are 4 roster goalies on the Janesville Craig roster. Caleb Erickson getting the start today, the junior. Puck along the near sideboards. There's a opportunity for Marquette. Chip back along. Radke in front, just wide. Now it's Schultz, the captain. Out to the point. It's Connor Lauman back. The Schultz shot. Still in front. Denials made by Janesville. And finally a frozen puck.
Yeah, finally Marquette playing good offense. They played that almost like a power play, the way they were moving the puck, just getting shots on early.
Very much played like a power play, you said. It needs to improve that power play. Sal Lever made that as a huge point when he talked to me earlier today. So we've got to be better. Something they've been working on in practice. And an opportunity. Janesville, 30% is the opponent power play percentage. Up top to Lauman at the point. Underneath. Comes up top, Redkey in front. He's got a goal this year. Lauman back up top. He's off sides. It's recovered by Kaltenbach and shifted into the zone by Marquette. Forecheck by Janesville. They'll take the puck. Cross ice pass denied in the corner. That's Cliff Radke making a nice move, trying to keep the puck alive. Radke playing off of a JV game. Looking real good out there. And the puck in front, just sent away by Erickson. And now it's up the ice. It'll be won by Marquette. And almost kept onside by the Bluebirds. That was Carson Truesdale. He said they've kept him on lock. They have. Here is a chance for Marquette. Puck rattles down on the backboards. Another nice forecheck. In front, tipped. Just off. Skating around with it back there, Drew King.
Janesville struggling to get this outside the zone.
Have to break the pressure. That's a great pass. Up the ice, Ethan Ransom centers it on, take it away. That's James Martin intercepting the pass. Back into the zone, puck flies up in the air, bounces along the backboards. Now it's back up top. Shot, deflected just high, in front. And Chris Wilkinson cleans up the garbage. And that taken by Marquette, just flicked a little bit too far. That time by Sortino.
These have been good looks for Janesville.
Probably their best of the game. That shot, and they score. They rattle it home. It's Ethan Ransom. It's a 1-0 Janesville lead You want to talk about the shock right there. Langerman looks in disbelief right now.
Yeah, it looked like that one was tipped on the blue line. Langerman just lost it. Unlucky for the goalie there.
So now if you're Marquette, how do you rebound from that? Obviously, you got to score. They might hear that's a great shot. Ripped from the outside by Bowden McGurthy. Kaltenbach, he's played a lot today, but on the puck a lot. Up top, they keep it onside. Deflected in. It's in front and taken away. Marquette gets it back. Pass intercepted. Janesville, that almost was tripping. It'll come down. Augerman brushes to the side. Shot back on goal, blocked by his own man. And here we go, Marquette. It's Jude Wallace on the puck, skating. Back to the point. Inside, it's McGurthy firing. Save. Oh, it's tipped in. Marquette scores. The initial shot was saved. Marquette gets it back. We'll see who scored the goal. And the Hilltoppers have tied the game. It appears to be Bowden McGurthy.
Yeah, it looks like that shot was tipped. The goalie kind of lost it. They picked up the rebound. Great response by Marquette after letting up the first one.
Yeah, you get up the first goal. And you get right back on it. And that second period, they're going to take advantage of right here. Marquette dumps it in. Fielded in by Carter Stoke. It's it out. Held in by Marquette. Battle for along the boards. Comes out with the Bluebirds. And Janesville trying to get it out. Nice hit right in there. Mick Kaminski, a collision on the boards. The ref went down. That gets the Marquette bench going. Early offsides on the Bluebirds. That's a great response from Marquette. Now capitalizing on it. It's a completely different game.
Yeah, you got to continue to put on pressure. They've been doing it all game. They're certainly playing very well early.
Face-off won by the Bluebirds. Take it in, Chris Wilkinson has been behind those boards all day. And that pass just wide. Renke tried to get it. And we might have a penalty here. There's the arm up. And it's going to be a penalty on I think
it's going to be on Marquette. Something happened where we could not see it.
Oh, the near side boards here are getting late for it. It appears it's going to be a Marquette penalty. Cross-checking called on the Hilltoppers, and now a penalty kill. Janesville on the power play this year has struggled. And now, for the first time, it seems like Janesville has settled in. There's a shot deflected and in to the netting. Up top, Marquette really stopping that shot there. It's a great look from Chase Rice, the senior.
Yeah, good job from Marquette just to get in front of the shot. Sometimes that can be bad, though, if it tips. We saw it early with the first goal.
Puck comes in behind. Good forecheck by Connor Lowen. Both guys let down. 30 seconds on the power play. Shat Schneider with it. At the point. Fires. Great save by Wunderman. He loved it to stop that shot.
Another good look for Janesville. Langerman just gets in front of it. No tip there.
Face-off won by Marquette. Wilkinson trying to clear. He fails. In front. Save Wunderman. And the puck cleared. A very good look for Cooper Seefeld. Marquette chasing the puck at Jude Wallace. Some nearly tipped at the first goal. This will end the power play for the Bluebirds. Janesville still controlling possession, though. It's out to the point. Back into the round. Shot. Blocked in front. Wilkinson, the defenseman, putting that one on. Kowalski lost it, but it's regained by Wallace. And Cadu at center ice gives it away. It's Thomas Kaltenbach ranging, firing, save. Caleb Erickson denying the shot. And the Hilltoppers empty-handed with 1:40 to go.
Yeah, Janesville's goalie is really keeping them in this game.
Well, speaking of which, it's Jude Wallace. Shot, save. Oh, Caleb Erickson. Another nifty save. He said he was keeping them in the game. That was another great look for Marquette. Puck chipped up. And wristed out wide. Good forecheck by Bowden McGurthy. Comes down to Trey Pollock on defense. Kurt along the boards. Kaltenbach could handle the pass. Stay tuned for intermission report. Me and Colin will break down the first period. Look ahead to the second. It's our blue and gold recap. First period. McGurthy trying to range up. Along the boards. It's taken in. Trey Pollock. Cross ice pass, 38 seconds to go. Here's an opportunity for Marquette. Ranging behind the goal. Pass it up top. Give it off and take it away. Only momentarily. Now the Bluebirds regain full possession. A 2-on-2. Chipped into the zone. It will be icing on number 45, Sam Johnson. And that was 17 seconds to go. Marquette a chance to go up 2-1. It's a really important play, Colin. Who do we go to in a situation like this?
Well, you first have to win the face-off, get it to the D, put puck on net. Yeah, you like to go up here after the first.
17 seconds to go. Face-off taken in the corner. It appears Janesville has won it. They have. It's an opportunity. A shot. Hit the post. Denied by Walkerman. 20. That was 21. Alex Falligent denied. That'll bring us to the end of the first period here. Marquette 1, Janesville 1. Coming up, it's the blue and gold recap. First, intermission. by reading an ad. This first intermission is sponsored by the Blue and Gold Recap. The Blue and Gold Weekly Recap is your one-stop shop for everything Marquette High. With headlines, stats, and storylines from every Marquette sport and event, it's a must-listen. Listen to the Blue and Gold Recap every week on YouTube. This is the Blue and Gold Recap. I'm Lyles-Schwarz. Our first intermission has arrived. It's a tie game, 1-1. Colin, it's a period that was very even. Shockingly, if you look at the team's records, you would not think that. The goal is scored by Ethan Ransom and Bowden McGurthy. Other than that, not much action. Some good saves to close out the period. What did you like that you saw from Marquette?
Well, Langerman's doing very excellent in between the pipes, as well as good pressure on defense. A lot of good hits we saw in the first. I like that. They'll continue to do that in these next two periods.
Yeah, a lot of forechecking along the near side boards that we've seen, the double teams, and not really letting Janesville get a lot of offense. The goal that they scored was not when they were in zone set. They were rushing up the ice, and for Janesville, it's going to be all about getting in attack, getting in motion, and making sure they're set up, because when they've been set up, they have been threatening.
Yeah, that first goal, kind of a lucky one. It got tipped in front of the blue line over here. Langerman kind of just lost sight of it.
And now you could say that about the other goal. Bowden McGurthy tipping it off of a shot by Jude Wallace to tie the game at 1. A pretty good response from Marquette when they desperately needed it. You know, you come into this game, you're 7-5, the other team's 3-9. You should be thinking, well, this is a pretty easy win. And then they score a goal on you, but that quick response had to do something to the psyche of Marquette.
Yeah, that shows their character, responding right away, putting on the pressure that you need. That's just what shows good teams.
Yeah, and for Marquette, I've been very impressed by Trey Pollock. He doesn't seem to be making a big impact offensively, but defensively, he always seems to be in key positions to get the puck along the boards. And Chris Wilkinson, the senior, it goes without stating, a fantastic player, the leader of this defense, and he's been really cleaning up the trash along the backboards all game. And for Marquette, they're going to need more of that, but also it's going to be about capitalizing on the offense that they haven't had much of.
Yeah, certainly is the leader of the defense. He's what you love in a coach, always at the right spot at the right times.
Yeah, and you talked about Mac Walker, but he hasn't started in 2 games. Rowen Maloney got the start in the past 2. He is showing no signs of rust. He's made a couple of great saves, but don't let that overshadow Caleb Erickson, who's been fantastic for Janesville. Like, he's been really good, stopping great shots from Kaltenbach and Wallace. Those were opportunities the Marquette had to get out in front, but really good goaltending. As you can see, it's a tie game at 1. Now, the second period, it's been a real struggle for Janesville. They played 12 games. 22 goals have been scored against them in the second period. Do you expect Marquette to go right out ahead and score?
Yeah, you got to take advantage of their poor second period, put on pressure like you have in the first.
Yeah, and they have to do that. And you look at the guys that have scored the goals. Jude Wallace has 5 goals. John Martin, 5 assists. That's a duo that's been playing together on the first line all day. You could potentially look at to be scoring these goals and getting back into this game. But for Marquette, they have to stay consistent. Consistent offensively and consistent defensively. We haven't seen the power play, just 4.5%. If we do see the power play, who do you expect is the guy that they go to score the goal?
Well, Keegan Kowalski, he's a very big man. I mean,
stands out, doesn't he?
Yeah, he uses his size to his advantage. He's able to hit guys hard. He has a lot of goals, 11 points we said in the pregame. He's certainly looking to get fired up.
Yeah, Joseph Schultz also the guy that's had a great game, and Will Larson has been at center ice all day manning it up. Same with Ryan Cadu. A great sophomore core from Marquette that they can carry on into future seasons, but right now they have to focus on taking the lead and taking advantage of a weak second period. That is all we have for you at the Blue and Gold Recap sponsored first intermission. The second period will begin in just 5 minutes, and we will see you then.
patience, I'm calling you out. Tasting the bitterness you left in my mouth.
Welcome back to Apple Ice Arena here in Milwaukee as your Hilltoppers are taking on the Janesville Bluebirds. You're tied up at 1 after 1. Second period a minute out from being underway. Marquette struggled to get out of the gates early. Both teams struggled to get out of the gates early. Marquette now attacking to our near side. Janesville will be attacking to the far side. If just joining us, the big stories going into the game. Marquette 3-1 in their last 4 games, one of their best stretches of the season. They had to continue that momentum early. They didn't do that. They have to really get going in the second period, and a second period that has been really bad for Janesville. 22 goals allowed in 12 games. Look for Marquette to take advantage of that. This broadcast is being put on by the Hilltopper Media Collective, led by Mr. Tom Musseline and Mr. Sean Raffaelli. Today's production crew not only consists of me and Colin, but Oliver Packee, Tom Stilp, and Rowen Clarke. We appreciate you for sticking with us through these audio issues that we've been having. It's our first hockey broadcast, and we're working on getting all this stuff smoothed out as Marquette will win the face-off to start off the second period. Look to take advantage early, and almost a shot on goal. Jude Wallace and his look shoved aside. Looks like Marquette going on the attack early. Kaltenbach. His pass deflected down low for Wallace. Back up top. Kaltenbach shot just wide. Good look to start for Marquette. But taking it back up. That's a great pass just ahead of Alex Falligen's stick. He'll get back to it in the quarter. And he goes down. There's a man down for Janesville. Struggling to get back up. We will play on as Marquette has it at center ice. Cutting back, losing it. That time taken away by Ethan Ransom, who has the lone goal today for the Bluebirds. But Marquette will take it back. Kaltenbach with the zone entry. He's tripped up without a call. Didn't have his stick. Now he's just going to try and play it along the boards. He loses that battle. And it's a nice pass out. It's a look for Ransom, who's got Seefeld in tow. Ransom into the corner, puts it back around. Marquette will get it. They give it right back to Owen Schatzschneider.
Janesville already showing that second period weakness. Marquette certainly the better team so far.
And those early possession opportunities and now some great forechecking. Boyd McGurthy has been outstanding along the boards today for Marquette. And Janesville, it appears, emerges out with the puck. There's a man down, and we're going to get a penalty on the Hilltoppers. A look of disbelief on the face of 22, Mick Kaminsky. He didn't like that call, certainly. He won't be the one going into the box. So we've already seen one power play be taken out by Marquette. You used the same approach because we saw Janesville get settled in later into the power play.
Yeah, Marquette, you do not want Janesville to go up 1 here.
Back and forth along the far side boards. And Janesville has it in front. Checked by Connor Lauman, gets it away. And all the way down the ice for Marquette clearance. Shoved away by Caleb Erickson, who had an exceptional first half. James Sortino in the corner. He's going to have a chance shorthanded here.
Great job by Sortino.
That'll get the Marquette bench going. Along the boards. And getting it out free. That's a good look. Puck comes around behind the net. Drew King has had possession the entire time. And that's a good shot in front. Wristed away and cleared by Marquette. Really good penalty kill so far for the Hilltoppers. This pass taken away and would have went offside, unfortunately. Joseph Schultz and Jude Wallace tag teaming on that one. 30 seconds to go with the power play. Still more than enough time for Janesville to get something started, and they will not. Marquette again, sending it away.
Yeah, only 25 seconds left in the power play for Janesville. They've got not even a single shot. Really good job by the Hilltoppers.
So we take it up the side. And a good check into the boards. Get on the Marquette bench. Right back into it. But Janesville still has the puck underneath. It's up top for Rice, had to take it away. 5 seconds to go in the power play. Marquette is going to have an opportunity. And we're going to have a penalty coming. Ryan Cahill was tripped up. As we said, 22-second period goals given up. And a power play for Marquette that's just 4.5% on the year. Opponents against Janesville are 30%. You talked about getting it to Keegan Kowalski. He's taking the faceoff right now for the Hilltoppers. Can't win it. And an immediate clearance by Gus Studier.
Yeah, Keegan Kowalski, certainly that X factor for Marquette. Looking to get him going here on this power play.
It's been good so far this season. Pass along in the corner. Schultz. They get it back to him. Nice two-man game. Along the far side boards underneath for Schultz. Pressured, gives it up. It's Kowalski. Back out to Schultz. Kowalski underneath. They shift it back up top. Now it's Kaltenbach at the point. In front, cross-ice pass intercepted. Kaltenbach saves that from being a long clearance. Marquette showing some signs of life here early in this power play.
Yeah, they're getting good looks.
Got to pull the trigger here. As Kowalski shot. Score! Keegan Kowalski! And the Hilltoppers get the power play goal they've so longed for. And they have a 2-1 lead.
Exactly what we were talking about, Ben. Keegan Kowalski looking to get him going. He scores there, making that his 12th point in 13 games.
And he is such a player. You say he stands out. Boy, does he stand out. Janesville has to respond now. They're
put on more pressure, kind of want to pull away now that you have all the momentum here in the second.
that second period has been a major source of issue for the Bluebirds, and now it's another opportunity for the Hilltoppers, and they are offside. That's a killer right there. Ryan Cadu skated just in front.
Yeah, great opportunity there. 3-on-2, that's exactly what you want. Just uncharacteristic for Cadu.
And Kia taking that win and looks frustrated. He'll take the face-off for the Hilltoppers. And a nice job to get it back in. But taken back by the Bluebirds. Good check by Cadu. Free underneath. Nice move made by Sortino. He can't hang on to it. And that puck is fumbled out by Akia. Janesville has struggled to keep possession. It's another look for Marquette. Sortino up top. Akia, blocker save made. Almost cleared, now it is. And wristed all the way in by the Hilltoppers. Talk about that double team in the corner. It's Kowalski once again. Passes it down underneath. It's Kaltenbach. In front. Save made. Apologies, that's Nathan Sickelvin along the boards. And Kaltenbach now checking. That's a huge hit. Keegan Kowalski. Oh, man. Right along the boards. And Marquette still not letting Janesville get an ounce of possession. And we're going to get a penalty on the Bluebirds. It'll be cross-checking.
Yeah, 28. That's Chase Rice. Big retaliation after the big hit from Kowalski.
Yeah, Keegan Kowalski, what a difference maker he's been today. And we talk about him all season. Kowalski, what a player he is. 7 goals, now 8. He's got 4 assists on the year as well. And making an impact in more ways than one. Apologies, that is Ethan Ransom. He scored the first goal for the Bluebirds, and now for Marquette, that 4.5 just shot right up. And their second period power plays have looked really good so far. Schultz in the middle, it's in front, forced, just wide. Here's a shot, deflected multiple times and taken in the corner. Martin, back into Kowalski. In the corner. And a shot! Score! No! Just wide! A great save on Jack Schultz. Kaltenbach with it at the point. And his pass intended for Jude Wallace. Just wide and cleared away.
I thought that one went in too, Ben.
Well,
looks like it went just behind the net, though.
Marquette getting that pressure that they've wanted oh so much. And now breaking into the zone. Kowalski. To see another one hit him. He'll give it up to Bowden McGurthy. Back to Kowalski. In behind, and we're going to have a frozen puck. Another nice save by Caleb Erickson, who's been so good today for the Bluebirds.
Well, we talked about their struggles on the power play, but Marquette, they got their first one there, and now they're already putting on pressure with a minute left in this one.
Yeah, 22 goals rose to 23, and well, that's a huge struggle that you're going to create. We talked about it in the open. Marquette, the power play, and Janesville, the second period, both of those colliding right now. Kaminsky in behind, in front, taken away. It's another shot, save made. Oh, a beauty there again by Erickson. Marquette not letting up on the pressure. Sickelvin digs in. Pops it out back. 2-man came out to Kaminsky. Shot deflected just wide. Take it up to the top. Here's a shot from McGurthy. Just wide. Another one wristed on. Denied. And a frozen puck. This play has been very good from Marquette on the power play with only 18 seconds to go.
Yeah, that second power play line with Sickelvin, the sophomore, creating a lot of opportunities in front of the net.
Marquette has to win this faceoff with 18 seconds to go. They looked really good in the power play. Looks like all that practice has been paying off. They go Stan Levering and company. Sickelvin jabs it out to the point. Good forecheck by Kowalski. In the corner to Sickelvin. Cycles it up for Kaminsky. That's 5 seconds on the power play. It'll be over. Marquette will still have possession. McGurthy on a little bounce pass from Wilkinson. Sickelvin gets it in behind. And it'll pop out for Wellman. Turns one on. And Featherston in front was looking for a goal. Wristed out wide. Shot McGurthy just wide. Deflected by Featherston to the left of Caleb Erickson. Marquette, that relentless pressure. Never want to give anything away as it's checked in by Ethan Ransom. Fresh off the penalty. In the corner. Marquette controls it. And they'll try to get up the side. Cross-ice pass able to be handled. It's Cliff Radke now. He had it taken away. ahead for the Bluebirds. Shot into the netting. That look there. Iverson Seidel on the shot.
Bluebirds finally getting a good opportunity there, just missed it a little high.
Janesville hasn't looked terrible in the second period. It's only 6 minutes to go, and they have been keeping Marquette to just a goal. They're within striking distance. You just got to get it past the wall to this Mac Walkerman. Face off one by Janesville. They chip it into the corner. They win the puck again. Here's a shot for the point. Save. And Walkerman still denying those passes. Not today, says numero uno. And a clearance by the Hilltoppers. Good forecheck by Marquette. They're back in business. Wallace in front, almost deflected by Kowalski. And the rebound sent just high by Keltenbach. Kowalski gets it back. He almost fired. Now he does. Blocked in front, comes into the corner. Wallace could handle it. And a huge hit laid in by Keltenbach. It won't matter though, because up the ice comes Liam Kennedy, and his shot saved by Walkerman.
Looks like there's a penalty on the Hilltoppers. It might have been on that hit there from Cahill.
Looks like it went just a little bit high. It appears it is.
I'm sorry, that's Colin back.
Yeah, Kaltenbach. 2-minute minor, and Marquette finds themselves shorthanded for the third time this game. Not what you wanted with all the momentum on your side. And those 22 goals that they've allowed all of a sudden seem a lot more favorable to the Bluebirds. Face-off one by Janesville. Into the corner, Marquette will take it. It's Pollock. Talked about him, he seems to be in the right place every single time with the puck. Good check by Sortino. In the corner with some nice pressure. Getting a leg in there, and the bench fired up. But it's taken by the Bluebirds in behind. Chased by Akia, dropping it off. And in the air and batted down. And boy, is this Marquette penalty kill looking real nice.
Yeah, I love this work ethic on the penalty kill, giving Janesville no chances.
It almost doesn't feel like... They take it up the ice to the Bluebirds. Shot denied by Walkerman. We apologize for the audio issues. We are working our best to solve this problem. Technical difficulties, just our 5th broadcast we've ever done. Hoping for a smoother one this Saturday. Marquette and Greenfield in basketball at the Humphrey Gymnasium. I'll be on the call along with Luke Prunty for that game. Be sure to tune in at 4 o'clock. Face-off one by the Bluebirds. Turning it around, in front, just wide on the shot. 38 seconds still remain in the power play. It'll be chipped out to the point, comes back in, and they just can't stay on side. And the Bluebirds once again forced to retreat, but they've really been stifled here in an opportunity to tie up this game. Huge hit along the boards. And Marquette still with possession. Held onside, chipped in, oh boy. Almost hit Schaffner in the face, but Marquette now with possession. That's it for the power play for the Bluebirds, but it's not that for the attack for the Hilltoppers. Keltenbach in behind, into the boards. And chipped away. That Strider couldn't clear. Marquette has it. Kaltenbach fires, hit the post, almost in. And Erickson falls on it, a snipe from, oh man, that was, what a shot from Kaltenbach right there. Almost in the back of the net.
Yeah, we had a perfect angle of that. It hit the top, looking to go bar down. It was bar down and out though. Fans certainly wanted a goal there.
Face-off won by the Hilltoppers. 3:19 to go in period number 2. Kaltenbach was calling for the puck. He wants it. Puts it onto the side. Wallace off the side of the goal. And it's still going to be there. Kaltenbach in front was looking for Jude Wallace. Wallace gets it back. In front, once again, was looking for his enemy. That time, Keegan Kowalski. He already has a goal tonight, looking for his second. 2:45 to go as Marquette gets it along the near sideboards. Checked out. That shot gloved by Walkerman. Matt Walkerman only allowing 1 goal today. What an outstanding outing for him.
Yeah, he missed the last 2 in place of Rowen Mullaney, who started over him. He's showing no signs of dust. Janesville cannot get a puck past him.
Like I said at the break, Caleb Erickson, in his own right, has been fantastic for the Bluebirds. This is a highly powered Marquette offense, and the second period that we've been stressing all day just hasn't really been there. And here's a shot. Good save by Walkerman. He turned that one aside. Still in the corner for the Bluebirds. They pop it out. Marquette with it now, take it away, almost. Marquette manages to keep possession. Chipping it into the side. Blake Canitz lost it. Marquette can't keep it onside for long. Ripped off there by McGarthy, minute 55 to go. Lofted into the backboards. Radke was waiting for that forecheck. And struggling to keep pace there. Canitz went down, but still free. Walkerman sends it aside. Ransom along the far side boards, looking to take it. The Bluebirds struggling to keep possession. Here's a shot. Radke tried to get it on goal. It's just high. Schultz goes back with it. Underneath. Little 2-man game. Schultz, and he lost it. Pollock, that 2-man game. He is an outstanding defenseman for Marquette. We have 1 minute to go. Schultz plays it along. Radke goes down, and the puck in behind the net. Good forecheck. But it almost amounts to nothing. The Hilltoppers get it back. Schultz around. Radke into the sideboards. Chip free and away over the head. John Martin. It is icing on the Bluebirds. So 30 seconds. You gotta look. Back in the game. Jude Wallace, he's got 5 goals this year, but they might not get the chance. As here come the Bluebirds. Up the ice, it's Cooper Seefeld. Had it taken away. Marquette with it, 20 seconds to go. Still more than enough time to get something on. Marquette gets back up the ice. Oh, the last chance. Centering pass, broke it up. Comes into the sideboards. Taken away, Wallace battling forward in the corner. Frees it up. And that'll end the period. Pass unable to be handled by Ali Featherston. It is a 2-1 Marquette Hilltoppers lead as we head in to the second intermission, which will be presented by Rath and the Meatballs. We will see you then. This second intermission report is presented by Raph and the Meatballs. The flavor-packed world of Raph and the Meatballs isn't not about meatballs. It's the official MUHS podcast hosted by Raph and his Meatballs. They serve up a delectable blend of humor, heart, and thought-provoking conversations. Whether they're chatting about local sports, legends, heroes, or their own hilarious escapades, each podcast is a must-listen. Listen to the official MUH podcast, Raph and the Meatballs, on Spotify today. The intermission report. Second intermission is underway. 8 minutes to go into the third period. A very even game opposed to what we thought it was going to be earlier. A 2-1 Hilltoppers lead. The goal of the second period scored by Keegan Kowalski. You talked about him the second intermission, and he shows up in a big way. Marquette is up 2-1. They have to keep this lead. How do you envision them staving off this offense from Janesville that just seems to be this nagging threat for the Hilltoppers?
Well, maybe play a little more defensively, but continue to put on your pressure that you've been doing all game long. I think Marquette, they've been very good except for that first goal in the first.
Yeah, I mean, they have been very good overall. And it's not any shock that they're a good team because they have been solid this season. But this is a win that they need to have. And they're in the same section as Janesville. This is an important game. But this is a win you gotta have. There are not many games you're gonna face a 3-9 team that struggles in the second period. You've got to go, and they didn't go in that second period. What did you see Janesville doing that was stopping Marquette from going? Because they only scored 1 goal, and there's an average of over 2 goals being scored in that second period alone against Janesville.
Well, Janesville's defense has been a lot better. Credit to their goalie. He's been stopping a lot of shots, quality shots from Marquette, especially in front of the net. He's been exceptional all game.
Yeah, Caleb Erickson, like an absolute stud, and there's no two ways about it. He's been very, very good all game. But you got to find a way to stop him. Mac Lagerman, as expected, an absolute wall in goal. Hasn't started the past 2 games. But the third period, it's got to be, you got to have it if you're Marquette. And other than Keegan Kowalski, they haven't really had it today. Jude Wallace has had some threats on goal. Same with Ryan Cadu, who's been a solid defenseman. For Marquette, it's got to be limiting the penalties. Because Janesville, they're good on the power play, so they've got to capitalize on the power play. So what's one thing Marquette's got to do in this third period to win this game to keep the lead?
Yeah, like you said, limit the penalties. You cannot give up penalties against a bad team. They maybe can sneak one in there on the odd man advantage. So you look to not retaliate, be aggressive, but not too aggressive, forcing penalties.
Yeah, and we saw the teams have been kind of trading penalties all game. It hasn't really been just, okay, here's one penalty, we'll wait a little bit. There was a little section in this second period where there were 3 penalties back to back to back, and neither team scored. All 3 goals today, none of them on the power play, so these teams are going to have to take advantage of that in a better way. For Janesville, they've found a way to stay in this game. How can they tie this game and maybe possibly take the lead?
Well, you got to get pucks on net. Langerman, you cannot afford one to get past him. Langerman's been exceptional. Continue to put pucks on, you'll eventually sneak one in there.
Eventually sneak one in there, maybe, against Lagerman. I don't know. These goalies today have been they've just been outstanding. It's been a great performance on both sides. We have 6 minutes to go until the third period. Live from Ebel Arena will be underway. Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you for spending some time. If you like this, be sure to share it with friends and family. Let them check it out, and also let them know we have a broadcast coming on Friday. We broadcast the basketball game, Greenfield and Marquette at 4 o'clock. And next Saturday, we have another hockey game where the Hilltoppers take on Madison West. We will see you then, but with 5 minutes to go, we will see you at the start of the third period. Ben Lyles-Schwarz, Colin, Cahill. This has been the Wrath and the Meatballs second intermission. Welcome back to Ebel Arena in Waukesha, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, as the Hilltoppers take on the Janesville Bluebirds. Minutes to go before the period is underway. Third period, it's a 2-1 lead for the Hilltoppers. Team's taking the ice. We're going to be the other way in just a minute. Marquette of the All-Whites, they'll be attacking our far side goal. Is won by the Hilltoppers. Man goes down. Janesville's all about it. Let's apologize for these audio issues. It is near freezing in this environment. We're in coats and sweaters. We'll get that figured out for our next hockey broadcast next Saturday as the Hilltoppers take on Madison West here at Ebel. Kowalski takes it in for the Hilltoppers. Then we get around looking for Jude Wallace. This is chipped. Out, taking it is Marquette. Sent into the quarter. Battle along those boards. The puck will be cleared down the ice. McGurthy takes it for the Hilltoppers, and that's taken away. The Bluebirds with it now, and another turnover. Ping pong in the neutral zone. That shot turned aside. James Sortito had the good look. And now another chance in front for the Hilltoppers. It's Connor Wildman in. Once again into the corner. Akia chasing it around the net out to Kaltenbach. Respadon, save made by Erickson.
Good pressure early from Marquette in the third period. You do not want Janesville to sneak back here.
So last thing they need, and talked about during the intermission, the power plays, the penalties, they have to go down for Marquette, because the last thing you want is a 5-on-4, they sneak one in. If you can get a nice even strength goal here, that's a real good place to be as Pollock takes it, wristed on, batted down in front, and another good save by Erickson. He's back around. Try to toss it out to Schultz. There's a shot, and it's into the top netting. That shot right there from Bowden, McGurthy, and Marquette continuing to put on this pressure. Got to capitalize on it at some point.
Yeah, like I said, continue to put on the pressure. Do not let Janesville sneak back here. One goal can snap and change just like that.
Face off, won by the Hilltoppers. It'll be cleared out of the zone by Janesville, and they'll take it, chased in by Cotter. That's taken away. Opportunity. Joseph Schultz couldn't handle the pass. And the Bluebirds need something to stick. Need a goal. A nice defensive stop, some energy, and here it might be. Up along the boards comes in Kaltenbach around. Rims it for McGurthy. It's broken free. Trying to turn on a shot there. Iverson Seidel. Pretty weak forecheck, and it's Ali Featherston picking up the puck, trying to make a move, and unable to thanks to the defense of Carter Stoke. Puck rims out in front for Janesville. It's back out and around along the boards. They can't get it free just yet. Marquette with possession. It's an opportunity for Martin. Centering pass, denied, and again, a couple of great saves by Caleb Erickson.
Erickson keeping them in this game. Marquette not letting them break out. I mean, unbelievable job by the goalie for Janesville.
Stretching that arm, using the blocker to make the save. The Hilltoppers continue to pour on the offense, but unable to get something to score. Here's Kowalski. Take the face-off for Marquette. He's got the goal today. Scored the second to give Marquette the lead in the second period. Comes in behind for Marquette, pointed out front. That shot turned aside. Mangarelli will skate to it for Marquette. That taken away. Martin forward in the corner. Changes directions. And up the boards go Marquette. But denied again by the Bluebirds, who are looking much better in this period. But they need something to stick. Foul getting denied. And now it comes across the Kaltenbach. Now it's Keegan Kowalski. What a beast he is. Ranging. Oh, he just bullied a man. And it's not going to be a penalty. That is pure physicality from Keegan Kowalski. But Marquette keeps it in the zone. Only to be taken away by the Bluebirds. Played along the boards intended for Ransom, taken away by Marquette. It's chipped in, intended for Sortino, taken away. Dylan Latilli in the back. Good forecheck. But he keeps possession of the puck. And now it's in front, turned aside. That look there. Nathan Sickleven, here's another shot. Just wide. Hilltoppers getting these shots on goal. They just aren't staying the right way. There's a good look from Kaya Kia that was turned aside. And now the puck comes up the ice. Closing in on it. Carson Truisdale get it taken away. And Marquette will chip it in and go for a line change. They still have it in the corner. Up top, here's a look, denied. And now it's taken back by the Bluebirds. Really haven't been able to get anything offensively. Still kept on side, maybe not for long. Batted in by Pollock, and it is offside on the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, Janesville, like you said, cannot get anything going here. They're looking to even it up, but one of those guys has been James Sortino. He's putting on pressure, not only on the penalty kills, but when it's at even strength.
Speaking of Sortino, out of the game, there's a nice move. Oh, and Kaltenbach denied near side. They get it back around, the Bluebirds trying to get it free. They can't, held in the zone by Wallace. Comes around behind, and there's another look in front, denied near side on Wallace again. And here come the Bluebirds with 11:30 to go. They chip it into the zone. Lagerman watches it go astray. Rimmed around, maybe not the best look there for Marquette. McGurty skates to it and gets rid of it. Down go a couple guys, so it'll slip and slide on the ice. No penalties called. That's just a triple team by Marquette. Along the near side boards taken away. Bench gloves it. Ransom! They say no penalty. Looks like he could have been hooked. That would have been huge. Will be held into the zone. They set up top and score! Marquette takes a 3-1 lead.
Just what you didn't want if you're Janesville. They find Mick Kaminsky right in front of the net. Just a simple finish. Nothing the goalie could do there, despite how exceptional he's been all game.
It's a huge goal. They finally got one past Erickson. There's been a proverbial wall for Janesville. Keegan Kowalski doesn't miss those that often. You saw Chris Wilkinson on the bench. He got all excited. Almost a 4-1 Marquette lead. Nice defensive play by Lauman. That shot just wide. Wallace gets possession of it along the near sideboard, skates to the far side. And they wave off icing, it's denied. Martin with it, plays it off the boards, tried to play the head to Kowalski that way with a nifty pass from Kaltenbach. but it's still in the corner. It's a centering pass, and a great save on the shot. Caleb Erickson denied. Still Marquette with possession. Another shot turned aside. Kaltenbach shot just wide. Wilkinson wants it. They chip it back in behind for Kaltenbach. Good forechecks by both teams along. The near side boards in the corner. Comes away. Up to the top. It's Wilkinson. Shot just wide. Hit the backboards. And that pass intended for Martin went nowhere. Marquette still with it. Skating with it at the point. Kaltenbach had it taken away from him. And once again, Marquette denying any offense from the Bluebirds. That time taken away from Cooper Seefeld. Battle for it along the boards. It's taken by Marquette, wristed on. They are onside. 8:48 to go. Marquette can feel them. Can feel it closing in on a victory. Comes out to the point. They drill it back in deep, looking for Akia. Passed up on it. Skate to along the far side. It's freed. It's going to be a race to the puck. It'll be won by the Bluebirds, but it's icing just before they could get to the puck. That race almost won by Iverson Seidel.
If you're Janesville, you gotta think about putting on more pressure. They have not done it.
A true offensive possession, and Marquette almost had a goal right there. Turned aside multiple times by Erickson, and now here come the Bluebirds. And a little bit of miscommunication by Janesville as McGurthy gets it. One in behind by Marquette. Schultz tossed it back. Up top, it's Trey Pollock back underneath. Pollock's got it. Looking, save, and the Bluebirds get it back. Away for a so long. Kaltenbach in front. Save again. And now in front again. Shot. Save. Oh, Caleb Erickson continuing to deny. Not for long. McGurthy got bucked off his horse. And Kaminsky could handle it. Whistle here. And it looks like we're going to have a penalty here on Marquette.
Yeah, that's McGartney. He's been very aggressive all game. Exactly what you don't want. It's almost like Janesville has a perfect opportunity now on the odd man advantage.
Sends a hope here, Kayaki to take the face off. He'll be opposed by Drew King. And that's a huge win! James! And now it's back up top. Taking it around. This doesn't even feel like they're on the power play. And Marquette once again an opportunity. Shot just wide. Just nothing for Janesville in this period at all. And they'll get it back here, an opportunity. Just denying some great forechecks here by Marquette. Mangarelli clears it away. Minutes to go in the power play. The Bluebirds skate in. Shot took a couple deflections just wide. Now look from Carson Truesdell. And another forecheck, that time by Nathan Sicklevan. And another nice one. That time Martin clears it away.
This kill by Marquette has been exceptional. No shots for Janesville.
And once again, an errant pass. They have Sicklevan ahead if they wanted them, didn't get it. But still held on. Shot off the back boards 5:45 to go in this one. Marquette closing in on the victory. And that could be tripping very easily on Stilp. They say no. And Stilp lost control of the puck in the corner for Marquette. And that's just bad communication now on the Hilltoppers' part. We get another whistle here. Two seconds in the first Marquette power play. That looks like we're going to have face-off just outside the blue line. That's it for the power play. Back to even strength. Here comes into the corner. Taken by Pollock. He lost it. And now it's Jude Wallace. He's got all the help in the world if he wants it with Kowalski as well. Wallace in the corner. Good takeaway that time by Dylan Latilli. Marquette still has it. Trying to put one on. In front. They score! And that may just be it. The Hilltoppers take a 4-1 lead. And that goal scored by Jude Wallace.
Marquette finally putting on that pressure in the third. They scored 2. And that just shows in hockey, when you put on pressure, what can happen. Great job by the Hilltoppers.
Face-off won by Marquette. Wallace takes it up to McGurthy, who chips it free. And, I mean, it's just been all Marquette in this third period. Not a single lengthy offensive possession. No zone sets allowed by the Bluebirds. And it just seems like Marquette's just better physically than Janesville. And speaking of physicality, up the ice comes Kowalski on the pass. A great feed from Wallace across the ice, went nowhere. Across the ice for Martin. Back up top, it's Kowalski. His pass intercepted, held in, and now down. Janesville, oh, an ability to keep offensive possession. The puck is barely, but inside their blue line, almost taken away by Kaltenbach. He saw a golden opportunity there. We're gonna have a penalty on the way. It may appear.
No, I think that was just offsides.
And it is
Delayed.
indeed offsides. That will be icing. And 3:53 to go. I mean, Marquette just trying to close out this game. It's a huge win for them coming off a losing effort to Arrowhead. You just gotta keep it.
On the 5-on-4s, made it seem like a 5-on-5.
They've had no problem on the penalty kill or the power play today. That is for sure. Is how it's taken in by Marquette. I mean, it just feels like they're on offense at all times. Just an inability to get much of anything for Janesville as Shatshire lets that one go. And along the far side boards here is Owen. Lets it go across to Carter Stoke. And just, it's an inability. I mean, there's a kink. And for Janesville, 3-9, they stayed even for 2 periods, and now coming up short. Just, oh, that was a good look ahead for Joseph Schultz if he had it. Whisked on goal, turned aside by Walkerman. A wrist shot just wide. That would have been huge to give them some life within. Pass in front, batted away. Now along the far side boards comes out to Marquette. 2:15 to go. Looking to close out this one. Hanging on to it, centering pass, save made by Erickson.
Janesville, not even a great offensive possession this whole period. Marquette showing so much pressure.
They've had all the pressure. It's been a horrible period for Janesville. Definitely some issues that need to be addressed. One-timer! Just high. Marquette still has it. Now it's a frozen puck. Or they score! Because why not? It's a 5-1 Marquette lead. Just fitting goals in. A delayed reaction from the bench as well as us up here in the booth. It's a Marquette goal scored by number 25, Joseph Schultz.
Yeah, one of our players to watch gets a goal. Both players to watch scored tonight.
Looks like you pick well.
I know.
And the Hilltoppers out to a 5-1 lead. Great game here at Ebel. Definitely what you want to see. They will be back here on Saturday at Ebel. We won't be here, however. We'll be live at the Humphrey Gymnasium as Marquette takes on Greenfield. Oh, that's a sweet move from Sinkleven. Couldn't get back to the puck. That broadcast will start at 3:50 p.m. I'll be on the call along with Luke Prunty for that one. We hope to see you then. And once again, thank you for tuning in to Marquette Hilltopper Hockey. If you like this broadcast, be sure to share it with your friends and family. Let them all watch it. Put a lot of work into these. Our first year. It's gone incredibly well. Minute to go in this one. Janesville trying to get something off. Wristed in. It's Pollock to take it. Turns it away. It's Martin. And this will most likely be the last game, the last play of the game. 40 seconds. Here's a shot ripped on goal. Grabbed by Wookerman. And that is a statement made by big numero, though, in goal.
Yeah, Langerman, no dust after not playing for 2 games straight. Not letting that to get to his head. Certainly proving himself right.
Kowalski to take the face-off for Marquette. He wins it. Martin's got it. 35 seconds to go. Kelton Brock with it. Throws it up. 23 seconds. Counting down the time here. Marquette closing in on a 5-1 victory over the Bluebirds. This will do it. 10 seconds to go. A last-second ditch attack. And nothing going. Wallace shuts it down. Martin holds it in. That is your game. The Hilltoppers take a 5-1 victory over the Bluebirds. Thanks for listening. Ben Lyles-Schwarz with Colin Cahill. You can see us next time on Saturday. Marquette takes on Greenfield. We will see you then. Have a great night. Happy New Year. We'll see you soon. Thanks for listening.